I was a BSMS student in biology from ISER Thiruvananthapuram. I passed out in 2022 and I joined Fortune IAS Academy in Kuraman Konam here in Trivandrum. And from 2022 to 23, I've been preparing for civil services examination. I have tried to ensure that I study at least 10 hours a day, and I believe that is something that has helped me crack the exam.
So this is the first attempt?
Yes, this is my first attempt. I believe I'll be able to get IAS with this rank, and I've given Kerala as my first option. I'm not sure if I'll get Kerala, but I hope I'll get one of my preferences itself.
So was it your dream?
Yes, it has always been my dream. I have one of my family members who got into IAS and he's in Tamil Nadu cadre. So I've grown up hearing that IAS is a very big thing, and I had this dream in my mind ever since I was in school. But while I was studying in ISER, I did not get the time to go for coaching. So once I passed out, I thought I'll join a good coaching institute and then prepare full-fledged. Nothing like that. I have gotten inspiration from a lot of civil servants, collectors like PB Nuha IAS here in Kerala, and there are a lot of people who inspired me. So I believe that if I am also given the right training, I'll also be able to follow their paths. At least I hope that's what I can do.
Means serving the people.
Yes, exactly. I have mentioned before that I had one of my family members who got into IAS. So while I talked to him, he said that once you become a civil servant, the task that you have at hand is to help the maximum number of people with the maximum time that you have. And you only go into civil service if you are willing to do that. So I thought I'll gain satisfaction from something which is as important as the service. So I thought I'll become a civil servant. There is no mantra to crack civil services. There is nothing like if you study for 10 hours, if you study for 12 hours, you get into civil services. It's just that a person has to do the maximum that a person can. And it's not about what other people think, it's not about what other people say. Ultimately, it is you who you have to convince. It is us who we have to convince. So what we have to ensure is that we do not get a regret that we did not prepare enough. So do how much ever a person can do. That is the ultimate mantra there is.
What was your subject?
My optional was sociology.
Sociology.
Yes.
And how was the interview?
Interview was okay because I faced a lot of factual questions. So I was thinking, and I did not know the answer for a lot of things. So I was thinking my interview went bad. And I was very depressed because of that, because I was confident with my mains, and I was thinking my interview might have gone a little bit bad, but I do not know the marks yet. But since I got this rank, I'm hoping that was not what they were looking for, not the factual answers, but something else. I'm not sure. I'll know it for sure once I get the marks.
Can you tell about your family and their support?
Yes. My parents are both doctors. My father was an Ayurveda specialist. He retired as a senior medical officer. My mother was a director of ESI in Kerala, and both of them were my constant supports. I had gone through a lot of ups and downs during this preparation, a lot of self-doubt and anxiety, and a lot of panic attacks. But they were there. They were my support. They were my nerves of steel. And apart from, although we are a nuclear family, I have a very huge family. My father has 7 siblings, and my mother has 8 siblings. So we are a huge family, and nobody ever doubted me, and everybody was there as a constant support. So that was a huge strength that I had.